Could a single agonizing injury just completely shatter a contender's championship dreams? What if the absolute heart, the grit of a team, is suddenly hobbled right when they need it most? We're diving straight into the breaking news, Jimmy Butler's injury against the Rockets. And this one cryptic message that's got everyone wondering, is this it for the Golden State Warriors playoff run?
Yeah, it's a situation that's developing fast, and the implications are, well, pretty serious. Our sources are pointing to a deep glute contusion for Butler.
Okay, deep glute contusion.
Right. It's not a break, thankfully, but don't underestimate it. This kind of injury can be incredibly painful. We're talking serious restriction on movement.
Which is the last thing you want heading into a series against a team like the Rockets, known for their physicality.
Exactly. Think about what Butler does best. Those explosive drives, quick cuts, absorbing contact, a deep bruise in that muscle group, it compromises pretty much all of that.
So even if the timeline is hours, not weeks, like they say, for playoff recovery, how much can he realistically do?
That's the question, isn't it? Even a slight limitation, maybe 10% less power or speed, can be exploited ruthlessly in the playoffs. How do you think that kind of specific injury might slow him down against Houston's defense?
Well, the source material really hammers this point home. The Warriors rely on his guts and grit. They call the Rockets series a street fight. Sounds like Butler is their answer to that physical style.
He absolutely is. He brings that edge, that willingness to bang bodies, draw fouls, get under their skin.
So without him at, say, 90 or 100%.
The dynamic shifts, a lot of the offensive burden, and maybe even some of that initiator role falls back onto Steph Curry.
Right, and the source mentions Curry's already facing relentless double, even triple teams from Houston. Butler's presence, even just being on the floor, must pull some attention away. If he's limited or out, Curry's job becomes almost impossible, right?
It gets significantly harder. Curry's amazing, obviously, but defenses can lock in even more if they don't have to worry as much about Butler driving or playmaking. So, you know, where does that consistent offense come from if Butler isn't drawing defenders? That's a key problem they need to solve.
Okay, and then there's this message from his agent. Pray for the bear. It's so dramatic.
It really is.
What's your read on that? Is it genuine worry? Like, is it worse than reported? Or is it maybe a bit of playoff gamesmanship?
It could be either, honestly. That's what makes it so intriguing. Pray for the bear could mean he really needs to dig deep, fight through immense pain, a sort of miracle recovery needed. Or it plants doubt, makes Houston wonder just how bad it is. Either way, it highlights the stakes.
And the source doesn't mince words about those stakes. Vulnerable, exposed, weak, potentially finished without him. Pretty stark.
Very stark. It paints a picture of Butler being absolutely essential for them to match Houston's intensity.
So, knowing Butler's reputation for toughness, I mean, the guy plays through everything. But how much can toughness overcome a deep muscle contusion like this, especially one affecting movement so directly?
That really is the million-dollar question here. He's got the mindset, no doubt, but physiologically, pain and restricted movement are real barriers. It's going to test his pain threshold like maybe never before.
So it all boils down to this then. Can the bear gut it out and be the force they need? Or is this injury the thing that finally tips the scales against the Warriors in this series?
It's exactly where we are. It's hanging in the balance.
And stepping back for a second, it really makes you think, doesn't it? Beyond just this series, how fragile even these powerhouse teams can be. One unlucky moment, one injury.
The whole narrative can change instantly.
How much does a dynasty or even just a playoff run often depend on the health of one single indispensable player? What are your thoughts? How big of a deal is this Butler injury? Let us know down in the comments. And hey, if this deep dive helped make sense of the situation, do us a favor. Hit that like button. Definitely subscribe for more rapid breakdowns shaping the sports world.